I unexpectedly saw my fiancé hugging the poor student I sponsored and taking the abortion injection. After the injection, Lucy smiled and pulled Mike into the disabled toilet in the hospital. After a moment, the sound of the two panting came out. I was chilled to the bone. I never thought that the man who always cherished me and said that he would only touch me after marriage turned out to be greedy for another woman. I didn't plan to tell Mike that I recovered, nor did I plan to marry him. Turning around, I sent a message to my mother. Mom, I'll change my marriage partner to Mike's elder brother Morgan. As for Mike, I don't want him anymore. After a long time, Mike came out holding Lucy reluctantly. I followed them all the way to a villa. In the open door of the villa, Mike's friends each held a ribbon salute and cheered the moment the two came in. Lucy is pregnant. Congratulations to Mike for becoming a future father. I covered my mouth and looked at the scene in front of me. The next second, Mike's mother Mona also walked out from the side. She greeted her cheerfully. Let me touch my grandson. Thanks to Lucy's pregnancy, she got pregnant before Mike got married. Otherwise I would never agree to my Mike marrying that disabled girl. Mike heard this, and his face sank slightly. Don't say these words in the future. After all, Adele was injured to save me, so you should give her more respect. Others still looked down on me and urged the two to kiss each other as prospective parents. Mike looked at Lucy with soft eyes, then hugged her tightly and kissed her affectionately. When I stumbled away from the scene and ran home in panic, I was shocked to find that Mike's villa was just behind our residence. I was so sad that my tears almost dried up. It was hard to imagine that those people who used to call me a good daughter-in-law and respectfully called me sister-in-law would have such ugly faces. It was almost midnight when Mike came back, with a happy smile on his face that he couldn't hide. Adele, my work is too busy today, so Adele, why are you crying? He rushed to my wheelchair, his eyes red with heartache. Is your leg hurting again? If only I could bear the pain for you. Relax, let me massage you. Okay. He carried me upstairs and gave me a leg massage as usual. Every time I asked him to find a nurse to help me, he always said he was worried and would never let anyone do anything for me. Now looking at his affectionate and meticulous appearance, I only feel irony in my heart. By the way, I went to the hospital today and the doctor said when I brought up the topic, Mike's eyes were instantly full of tension. You went to the hospital? Adele, you didn't see anyone familiar, did you? The absurd scene appeared again. I sneered and shook my head. Mike breathed a sigh of relief. Adele, it's not safe to go out alone. Please tell me in advance where you want to go in the future. Otherwise I will worry. Did he worried about me getting into trouble? Or did he worried that I would find out about his good deeds? As for the future, Mike, we would soon have no future. Mike made milk for me and coaxed me to take medicine as usual. After he left the room, I spat out the pills under my tongue. Now that I had recovered, I naturally didn't need to take the medicine. However, in the middle of the night, my door was suddenly opened, and my heart tightened subconsciously. The next second, the sound of a man and a woman kissing and panting came over. Mike, be careful of the child. I was startled, opened my eyes in disbelief, and looked at the reflection of the window. On the back panel of the bedroom door, Mike buried his head in Lucy's neck emotionally, and in an instant, most of his clothes had been removed. I suddenly realized that this was definitely not the first time they did this. The medication I took for treatment contained a sleeping pill, and I used to sleep all night until dawn. The next second, Mike confirmed my guess. Little goblin, don't you usually scream loudly here? Why are you so reserved today? Mike increased his strength, causing the door panel to make an unbridled sound. Tears streamed down my eyes, but Lucy suddenly sobbed. You only know how to bully